So I'm pleased to introduce this morning's keynote speaker, Mr. Dilip Rahulan, who founded Pacific Controls and is a sponsor today in Australia in 1984 before expanding the company to Dubai. Mr. Rahulan is known as something of a champion of green and energy-efficient buildings. Pacific Controls UAE headquarters was awarded the honor of becoming the Middle East's first platinum-rated green building by the U.S. Green Building Council. In July, the firm signed an agreement with Saudi Telecom Mobility to jointly offer machine-to-machine energy management solutions for vertical industry sectors in Saudi Arabia. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Rahulan.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be here. I've flown 14 and a half hours to get here, and I think there is global consensus about the subject we are on about. So this should be called next time as a global conference, and we should actually have participants from the rest of the world, because today the world has dramatically changed, and the whole pace at which technology has brought about radical changes in our lives, it's also bringing radical changes in the building spectrum. And Pacific Controls is on the threshold of really creating new avenues in technology and technology's influence on buildings. We've created platforms that enable real-time data aggregation, situations of energy management, functional aspects of building devices and controlling them, and enabling them to actually be hosted on a cloud in the purpose of internet, enabling all functional aspects to be determined and predetermined to create values for anybody who's dealing with buildings. We've also created some very unique aspects that actually create a new dimension in building management optimization. We've created a concept of bots, so virtual robots on the network that enable real-time interaction with buildings. These are some phenomenal changes in the way buildings are being managed and optimized. And we are proud to say that these aspects are now showcased in buildings around the world, infrastructure that actually predominantly are iconic. The tallest tower in the world, the largest airport in the world, the largest universities in the world use Pacific Controls technology. We are proud to say that we have partnerships in the US. We actually came to US partnering with the Lawrence Berkeley Lab in California, enabling us to set up a research facility to showcase this concept, and hence partnered with Jones Lang LaSalle to create a whole new concept in building management, optimization, and real-time value propositions. Our product in the US is called IntelliCommand, and it's hosted in New Jersey in a command control center. This whole aspect of really creating values that are completely different from traditional methods of managing buildings is our forte. I'm proud to say that this is a unique moment for me, because we create this opportunity in Washington to enable core participants to create an understanding about the way the world is moving in creating new dimensions in building optimization and management. I do not want to actually speak a lot about it. We have presence in the auditorium here, enabling more information about what we do. My focus is to just talk about there's an urgency in enabling these smart building approaches, because that's the way the world will change. We have challenges in terms of climate changes. There's a global consensus everywhere in the world. People, decision makers like you, are participating in events like this, enabling a whole concept of optimization, management of existing stock, and building new buildings that are smart and technologically savvy. We are proud to say that we have a global presence enabling such concepts. We have used the pervasive internet to create values where any building can be connected anywhere in the world in real time, go right through the whole ecosystem and manage the services. Thank you very much for this opportunity to sponsor this event. And Darlene, I hope that you will actually launch a global event, because this is a perfect venue, and we really look forward to that. I have great privilege in introducing Chuck Leitner, Chairman, Green Print Foundation. Chuck is the chairman of ULI Green Print Center for Building Performance, a nonprofit organization created by the Global Alliance of leading real estate investors to spearhead the industry's drive to reduce greenhouse gas emissions while creating value in property portfolio. He also serves as the chairman of Strategic Value Partners Real Estate. Prior to Greenprint, Leitner served as the chairman of a global head of REEF, the global real estate investment management business currently owned by Deutsche Bank. Prior to Joining Reef, he was associated with TIAA and GE Capital in real estate finance. He's a trustee of the Urban Land Institute, on the board of directors of Pension Real Estate Association, and a member of the National Association of Industrial and Office Parks, and is a member of Real Estate Roundtable. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Leitner.